What's going on, everybody? Kennybombx is in the building, and today we got good news. But we also got some bad news, because DLC pack number 4 will be released this Wednesday, and we still haven't seen Billy Gunn. We still haven't seen Road Dogg, we still haven't seen D'Lo Brown, and we still haven't seen Victoria. Now, hopefully, they're holding these reveals back to capitalize on the hype at the very last minute, because the alternative is, these models could be cooked, and they might just be trying to hide them from us. Let's hope that's not the case. But the good news is, while we didn't get our Attitude Era pack reveals today, we did get one from the other side, because Goldberg has now officially been confirmed and revealed for WWE 2K25. So let's check them out. But first, I need y'all to help me out by dropping a like on this video. Just don't forget to smash that subscribe button, especially if you don't want to miss any updates on WWE 2K25. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
All right, so as stated before, a lot of us were waiting and hoping to see a reveal from DLC Pack 4 today, but instead, WWE Games hit us with a big old curveball as they revealed Goldberg instead. And they also left a pretty interesting caption along with him. Goldberg is making his return in WWE 2K25 via expansion pack within the island. So it is true, it looks like Goldberg will only be available from the island, and that's gonna raise a lot of ears and ruffle a lot of feathers because the island is not available on every platform. Now, it's important to note they do finish it off with stay tuned for more details. Does that mean there's a chance for last generation consoles and PC? Not too sure, but we'll get back to that in a moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we get from Goldberg's entrance. In Saturday night's main event arena, where he retired. It's only right? All right, so it is the same entrance motion we saw before with Greg Miller knocking on Goldberg's door, but this is our first look at his official 2K25 model. And I will say, while his face is down right now, the body is definitely very Goldberg-esque. All right, let's see the face. Still only see the bottom of it, but so far, I think we got perfection. Now, I'm not a big WCW guy, wasn't back then, still ain't today, but Goldberg, they nailed his entrance. Him standing in the pyro here. Oh, will he blow the smoke? Will he blow the smoke? Oh, I didn't see the smoke blowing. I didn't see the smoke blowing, but that face. A lot of times we look at the mods and they look a lot better than the characters do look in game. But this Goldberg, I will say they don't cut corners when it comes to DLC. It looks like this is stuff they actually take their time on because they never really miss with the faces. The personas, sure. Oh, everything is going here. The lighting, the model. All right, Goldberg is a nail, y'all. They got it. They definitely got it with the Goldberg model. Now, does he still look like this today? Absolutely not, but this is prime Goldberg body right here. But I want to go back to where he came out because I didn't think I saw the smoke. A big part of Goldberg's entrance was probably something he shouldn't have been doing, but he would suck in like the pyro smoke and all of the air and then puff it back out like a dragon. I didn't see him do it here. Let's see if he does and I missed it. But the crowd's gone. You can hear Goldberg, Gilberg, we need Gilberg DLC. All right, come on, Goldberg. Suck that air in. Suck in the dangerous toxic pyro air and blow it back out. Suck in that smoke and blow it back out, Goldberg. I don't see it, y'all. I don't see it. Oh, I do see it. He did it. Hold up. I think he did. I don't know. I don't know if that smoke coming from around. I think he did do it. The nose did flare up a little bit. But I think he used to blow it out right there too, where he did the whole. All right, I think, come on. It's a 10 out of 10. I really hope, and this is why I really want to see Billy Gunn's entrance, I hope they nail him. I hope they get Billy Gunn looking accurate. Well, Goldberg's old, and he still looks exactly like he did when he was younger, so that's an easy thing for Goldberg, but I hope they nail Billy Gunn's look. Really excited for D'Lo Brown as well, but I think Billy Gunn is definitely going to be the one I use more than anybody else in this DLC pack, so hopefully they get him right. But there's the official confirmation. All year, you guys have been in the comment section talking about Goldberg and Nikki Bella. Here you have it, directly from WWE Games. Goldberg is now confirmed. Now, the bad part about that is, I'm sure a lot of you guys who have been talking about Goldberg and Nikki Bella play on last generation consoles, and this says he is only available via an expansion pack through the island. Now, they could sell Goldberg separately just to the people on last gen consoles and PC, but there is a chance Goldberg will be next generation only. There's also a chance WWE 2K25 will be next generation only, so I'm just saying, you guys might want to make that jump as soon as possible, or maybe talk to your parents about getting it for Christmas, talk to your wife, talk to somebody about helping you grab these next-gen consoles, because if Goldberg doesn't come out on last-gen consoles, that is a bad sign for you guys going forward. Well, whether 2K26 is on last-gen consoles or not, we are starting to see the signs of them phasing that generation out. The island was step number one, and if we don't see Goldberg and Nikki Bella on last-gen consoles, I think that is sign number two. But let's see what the people have to say about this. I'm sure some people aren't going to be happy. What's the status? Big shouts out to Status. Says, awesome surprise seeing Goldberg back in WWE 2K25. My only concern is that being tied to the island means not every player will get to experience him, which is a bit of a shame. Now, I agree. Definitely a shame, especially for the people who were excited to see Goldberg in the game. But I will say this. 2K obviously loves money. So if they could sell Goldberg and Nikki Bella in a separate pack, they will most definitely be available on last-gen consoles. In fact, I would be shocked if last-gen players aren't able to buy them. American says, LFG, let's freaking go. L2K Games, oh wow. Does this mean that Tori will be a part of the expansion since we made her go viral 3 years in a row? I don't think we'll be getting Tori in WWE 2K25. Maybe 26. In fact, I think 26 is very likely since she just put pen to paper on something. We'll probably see her in 26. Big shouts out to Strizer as well, who says, hard to get excited until we know exactly what more details mean. Now, Strizer does have a Switch too. He has Xbox, he has PlayStation, so he'll be able to play him regardless. But I think this means he will be available in an expansion. Will we have to pay for that expansion? We didn't have to pay for the Bray Wyatt expansion, so not quite sure on that. But with this having like 2 additional wrestlers in it, I think we're going to have to drop some chicken. CNG86, who makes some of the best box arts before these games come out, says, Goldberg, give us Gilberg. Ryan says, we want to see her. People will never be satisfied. Once we get Nikki Bella, they're going to say we want Tori Wilson again. Facial hair ain't right. Also, why is it modern Goldberg in his WCW attire? What's wrong with his facial hair? Is it because it's not all gray? Maybe this is a mix between young girl Goldberg and old Goldberg, being that he has his WCW attire. I think he looks fine. I wouldn't complain about the facial hair at all. I do see what you mean with the different colors. It's not all gray, but all around, the model looks fine. It looks really good. I'm not going to complain about facial hair at all. The Island, he'll stay locked for me then. Baton Rouge Jimbo coming through with the facts. 53 likes on it though. Let's see if we got some last gen people. Island hate is so forced. Okay. I don't think it's forced. I think people are entitled to their own opinions, but hey, I think it sucks. But if you enjoy it, that's what I'm saying. I will say the Island is not great. I love the fact that it's in there, and I'm excited to see how they can improve on it next year. Hopefully they do improve on it next year, but we'll see. This is no different than playing Showcase. If not easier to unlock, why are people so scared to play the game? I mean, if it's an expansion, I don't think you're going to have to play through all of the other stuff in order to play it. The Bray Wyatt stuff, you didn't have to play through the other stories to access it. You could just go right back there and do it. So I'm sure you won't have to play through every chapter if you don't want to. Play the expansion, get Goldberg, get up out of there. So does this mean that the players who are on PS4, Xbox One, and PC don't get Goldberg? More details to come, Viceroy, but that's what it sounds like. That's extremely unfair, especially for those who paid the same price for the base game. Well, Viceroy, if they do end up charging more for Goldberg, Nikki Bella, in this Island pack, I think it's fair because it's like extra DLC that's available for one generation and not the other. So it's not something you already paid for, since this is content that's not on the disc or the download file right now. So I don't know if this argument would stand. Oh my gosh, get up, y'all. Nikki Bella is coming. Now, I will say this, though. I think this is a way for them to force us to buy the Island expansion because I don't think many people would have purchased it unless they gave us a big incentive to do so. Mad Attack says, I'm happy. I don't mind playing the Island, but how does PS4 and Xbox One get him and Bella unlocked? I agree. I don't mind playing the Island. In fact, I like when they add the new chapters in there because even though the story isn't good and it's not the most fun mode in the world, but it gives you something to do. If you want a reason to play this game you purchase, the Island is giving us free updates pretty much every other month at this point, from what I believe. So I don't mind playing the stuff they give us in the Island, but making me purchase it, I guess you don't have to. I mean, unless you want Goldberg and Nikki Bella. Element Game says disappointing, not elaborating much on it, but I don't know what's disappointing about it. Jim Reynolds, we'll end off with Jim Reynolds here. I played every 2K WWE game since WWE 2K14. Oh, well, Jim Reynolds, you're pretty new, buddy. Well, he says every 2K game, so I guess we'll give it to him. We don't know if he's talking about the old SmackDown versus Raws, the WWF Attitude War Zones, but a lot of us have been here for a long time, buddy. And at this point, I'm really considering skipping next year's game if you don't start treating your players better. This is seriously not a fun experience anymore. Jim Reynolds is pissed, and he doesn't tell us why, but I assume it's because Goldberg has to be unlocked on the Island. But how do you guys feel about this? You've been waiting on Goldberg for a very long time. Are you happy to finally have him? Are you satisfied with what 2K gave us? And are you excited to unlock him on the Island? Let me know in the comment section, but thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.